And we're back for game 3. Now what's happened in this game already between games was that Trent has mulliganed once and Robert's mulliganed twice. So Robert's already down to 5 cards, which cannot be good for the red deck.
I definitely agree with that, but at the same time, it's definitely better that Trent has 1 mulligan on him, so it's not like Robert's too far behind in the card advantage. And
Robert is on the draw, so...
Yeah, he's on the draw, and he's got a lot of cards that are cantrips, and he's got a lot of cards that can sort of dig through his deck. And it looks like he's got an aggressive first turn. I'm just a fan of the first turn Swift Sphere. So something really happy about it, as long as I'm not facing it across the table.
Well, you know, it's worked its way into Modern and Legacy, so it can't be a bad thing. Now we're going to also try to keep a better track of life totals in this game.
Yeah, I believe the commentary of the last one was a bit of a lesson in to make sure we pay attention, because it can be difficult following every single change in the life totals, especially when what we have to go by is Robert's hand from its penmanship.
And so I've got Trent already on 17, and he brings down the Corsair.
Alright, that Corsair doesn't actually defend quite as well against Swift Sphere as it does against some of the other aggressive creatures in the format, but it's better than nothing.
Now, if you've got a Lightning Strike in your hand, which obviously he doesn't.
No, he just slams down the Chimera.
So he's obviously looking to bounce the Dragon Mantle and gain some card advantage that way.
Yeah, and look, I'm a big fan of that strategy. I've played with a version of Robert's deck before, just casually. He lent it to me just for some casual games, and it's super fun getting card advantage with the Riptide Chimera Dragon Mantle combo.
So we're going to put Trent back up to 18 here.
Yep, he's gaining a life, and he's going to lose 1 and gain 1 with the fetching.
So we'll keep him on the 18 then, rather than going back down to 17, back up to 18.
He's getting a forest with his wooded foothills.
Which would... him losing the life, then gaining the life, would only really take account, I suppose, if he was in... burn range?
If he was on 1 life or 4 life, I'm going to say.
Yep. Not the card Trent wants to see on the top?
No, he wants to see that before he's made his land drop, not after.
Yeah.
Is that Arc Lightning, 2 damage to the Swift Sphere and 1 to Robert's face.
So putting Robert onto 19.
Yeah.
Now that also was a fantastic move because it made the Chimera go back to Robert's hand, which essentially clears his board. As
opposed to the Chimera, it's almost like a time walk that Trent did on his opponent. Now that's a great card to see on the top for Trent, not so much for Robert.
So he's got the land in hand, lays that, goes back up to 19.
Yep. Let's see what he's going to do now.
The Chimera, that's a 3-4.
It's a 3-4.
So he's probably not going to attack with the Corsair.
Unless he's got something like Stoke the Flames. But he's not bothering with that kind of thing. He's just improving his board position.
And that bounces back to the hand again.
Casually reminding Robert of the trigger.
Now, Paul Kranis in this board state is not fun for Robert.
No, the curve Polychronos into Sarkhan is kind of disgusting.
Because Sarkhan can pretty much come down and take out whatever Robert lays, as far as we've seen in his deck so far.
Yep, and if Robert doesn't play anything of value, like just playing the 3-4, like Trent's going to attack into that. He's not going to. That gives him more of a reason to want to burn it, but I don't think Trent cares at this point.
Yeah, because that's a bit of a combo in itself that Robert's got going there. But I think Sarkhan's just going to come down, take out the Chimera, and then attack through for 7. That'd be my plan, not knowing, of course, what else was in Trent's hand. There we go.
Yeah, he's just burning the Chimera.
Yep. And Bass through for 7.
That puts Robert on 12.
12.
12 and facing down, what is that, 11 points of power? Not counting monstrosity.
Ouch. So it could be all over next turn for Robert.
It could very well be. This is how harshly a Trent stack punches. As soon as you hit turn 3, 4, 5, he can just punch you in the face.
Well, you got to give Robert credit for. Oh, there we go. That was nice.
Now that's a Flame Tongue Kavu.
Yeah. Taking out Sarkin.
That will keep Robert alive, although it wouldn't surprise me if Trent monstrouses his Polychronos here. It looks like he's doing it, and taking out the Oreads, and he's going to punch in for 9.
9.
Robert's 3. So
with a Magma Jet on top, that puts Robert essentially at 1.
yes, that and 2 attackers makes life very difficult for Robert.
To Robert's credit, though, he's not given up.
Riptide Chimera. I'm sorry, Chasm Sculptor. Skulker.
Yep, Trent's just going to say, burn the Sculptor.
Yep, GG.
Attack through, game over. Alrighty, we'll bring in the next round as soon as we can.
Yeah, and to Robert's credit, he played that game very well.